through Fox News and let the independents who are tuning into you, let them know what it is that she stands for, the principles behind her positions.
It used to be that new candidates were advised to brush up on the issues so they could handle questions from anyone, even tough questions. The idea behind that was that it prepared you also for actually governing. But now the advice to candidates is only to talk to sympathetic reporters.
We need to start now by electing strong leaders who aren't afraid to shake it up. We need strong, principled leaders, public servants who respect our Constitution.
We need clarity. We deserve answers, so we don't ask the same questions tomorrow.
Good night, Lon.
Hours before the president spoke, Sarah Palin broke her silence with a video on her Facebook page that honored Gabby Giffords and the other victims, but also accused those who tied the shootings to heated political talk using the loaded term blood libel. That has stirred up a new firestorm, so we turn to Claire Shipman. And Claire, you were the first to report that Palin has received more death threats since the controversy took off?
George, that's right. Since Saturday, a top aide has told us that Palin has received death threats at an unprecedented level and that her team is talking to security experts. It's not the first time there have been threats against Palin, but according to an aide, these are on a greater scale. Her team hasn't signed off yet on changing her security arrangements. And though not the same as death threats, her Facebook page has certainly seen aggressive language this week and big focus on the fact that her website had placed crosshairs on many targeted congressional districts, including Giffords. "Good job provoking the shooting," said one poster. It was that kind of attack that Palin hoped to address or diffuse when she posted her rare on-camera remarks Wednesday. But what was meant to be statesmanlike set off another round of controversy.
Journalists and pundits should not manufacture a blood libel that serves only to incite the very hatred and violence that they purport to condemn. That is reprehensible.
And what she meant by the use of blood libel, a term often used to describe historic slander against the Jews, caused a media frenzy.
And now she is speaking out, and she's not backing down.
But this is political narcissism of the extreme.
Sarah Palin, quote, could not have come up with a more inflammatory phrase.
Now, she's also been criticized for the timing of her remarks on the day of the memorial service, and an aide explained she felt she was under enormous pressure to address the charges against her, and she also wanted to offer her prayers for the victims, Robin.
And we have to remember
Mike, your listeners' reaction to that?
I can't give you a reaction from listeners. I'll give you my own. Sure. I thought it was in poor taste to have the crosshairs on that map, and I wish in the 8-minute video that Governor Palin released this morning that she would have acknowledged the same. In the same way, I thought it was in poor taste for the opponent of Congresswoman Giffords to say, you know, come shoot with me as we try and take her out of office. And that interview that you've been playing with Savannah Guthrie and Chuck Todd with the Congresswoman herself about a month in advance of the election, unfortunately very prescient.
All right, Michael Sconish, thank you so much.